Hey there, folks. Welcome back to another exciting episode where we break down the complexities of the global economy into bite-sized, digestible pieces. Tonight, we're diving into the wild world of international finance. It's a topic that might seem daunting at first, but trust me, it's incredibly fascinating once you get the hang of it. Don't worry, I promise to make it as painless as possible. In fact, by the end of this episode, you'll be the one impressing your friends with your newfound knowledge. So, let's get started. We're talking about BRICS: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These countries have formed a powerful alliance that's making waves in the global economy. They're like the cool kids in the global economy, and they're looking to shake things up. But what exactly does that mean for the rest of the world? These 5 countries have been making waves for a while now. Their economies are growing at an impressive rate, and they're becoming major players on the world stage. They're growing fast and becoming major players on the world stage. From bustling city skylines to massive international trade ports, the BRICS nations are on the rise. But here's the thing, they're not happy with the current global financial system. They feel that the existing system is skewed in favor of Western countries, particularly the United States. They think it's unfair and gives too much power to the West, particularly the United States. This dissatisfaction has led them to seek alternatives and push for a more balanced global financial structure. One of the ways they're doing this is by establishing their own financial institutions, like the New Development Bank, which aims to support infrastructure and sustainable development projects in BRICS and other emerging economies. By working together, these countries hope to create a more equitable financial landscape that benefits not just themselves, but other developing nations as well. They're also investing heavily in technology and renewable energy, positioning themselves as leaders in innovation and sustainability. Beyond economics, the BRICS nations are fostering cultural and social ties, promoting people-to-people exchanges and understanding. The future looks bright for the BRICS alliance, and their influence on the global stage is only expected to grow. So, keep an eye on these countries, because they're definitely ones to watch. That's all for tonight's episode. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to stay informed about the ever-changing world of international finance. Until next time, take care. So, why all the fuss? Well, imagine a system where one country gets to call all the shots just because they have the most popular currency. That's kinda what's happening now with the US dollar. BRICS countries are tired of playing by someone else's rules. They want a system that's more balanced, one where their voices are heard and their currencies carry weight. They argue that the current system is outdated and doesn't reflect the changing economic landscape. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where it gets interesting. BRICS is toying with the idea of creating their own currency. Imagine a world where you can travel from Brazil to China and pay for everything with the same money. That's the dream, at least. A BRICS currency could potentially challenge the dominance of the US dollar. It could make trade between BRICS countries easier and cheaper. But creating a new global currency is no walk in the park. It comes with a whole host of challenges and uncertainties. Remember when the euro was introduced? It took years of planning, negotiations, and overcoming numerous hurdles. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, each have their own unique economic landscapes and challenges. Aligning these diverse economies under a single currency would require unprecedented levels of cooperation and trust. Moreover, the rise of digital currencies and fintech innovations adds another layer of complexity to this ambitious project. Local businesses and consumers would need to adapt to a new financial system, which could be both exciting and daunting. Experts are divided on whether a BRICS currency could truly rival the US dollar or the euro. Some argue it could enhance economic stability and reduce dependency on Western financial systems. Others caution that it could lead to new forms of economic instability and geopolitical tension. Regardless, the idea of a BRICS currency is a fascinating glimpse into the future of global finance. It represents a bold step towards greater economic integration and cooperation among some of the world's most influential emerging markets. Only time will tell if this ambitious vision becomes a reality, but one thing is certain: the world of finance is in for some exciting times ahead. The idea of a BRICS currency has sent ripples throughout the world. Some countries are excited about the possibility of a more multipolar world, one where power isn't concentrated in the hands of a few. Others are skeptical, to say the least. They see it as a threat to the existing order and worry about the potential economic fallout. The United States, in particular, isn't exactly thrilled with the idea of its currency losing its global dominance. But wait, there's more. It's not all sunshine and roses within BRICS either. These countries may share common goals, but they also have their own interests and rivalries. Getting 5 diverse nations with different economic systems and political ideologies to agree on anything is like herding cats. Can they overcome their differences and work together to achieve their ambitious goals? Only time will tell. Section 6. Winners and Losers. How a new system could impact you. Now you might be thinking, this is all well and good, John, but how does it affect me? It's a valid question, and one that many people around the world are asking right now. The introduction of a new financial system can seem like an abstract concept, but its implications are very real and can touch various aspects of our daily lives. Well, my friend, that's the million-dollar question. To understand the potential impact, we need to consider several factors. First, let's talk about the global financial markets. These markets are interconnected in ways that can be both beneficial and detrimental. A shift in the global financial system could have far-reaching consequences, affecting everything from the price of goods and services to the stability of entire economies. A shift in the global financial system could have far-reaching consequences. For instance, changes in currency values can affect international trade, making exports more expensive or cheaper, depending on the direction of the shift. This in turn can impact jobs, wages, and the overall economic health of a country. On the one hand, it could lead to greater stability and prosperity for developing countries. These nations often rely heavily on international trade and investment, and a more stable financial system could attract more foreign investment, leading to job creation and economic growth. Imagine farmers in developing countries being able to sell their produce at fair prices, or small businesses gaining access to new markets and opportunities. On the other hand, it could create uncertainty and volatility in the global economy. Financial markets are notoriously sensitive to change, and even the hint of a new system can cause fluctuations. Investors might become wary, pulling out their money and causing stock prices to plummet. This kind of volatility can lead to economic downturns, affecting everything from retirement savings to government budgets. It's a gamble, and it's still too early to say who the winners and losers will be. Some businesses might thrive in the new environment, finding innovative ways to adapt and grow. Others might struggle to keep up with the changes, facing increased competition and financial pressure. The key takeaway here is that while the new system holds promise, it also comes with risks. It's essential to stay informed and be prepared for both the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. Section 7. Beyond the money. BRICS and global power. But this isn't just about money, folks. It's about power, influence, and who gets to shape the future of our world. BRICS's challenge to the existing order is about more than just economics. It's a sign of a shifting geopolitical landscape, where the balance of power is slowly but surely shifting away from the West. The rise of BRICS represents a fundamental challenge to the established global order. Section 8. The future is unwritten, possibilities and uncertainties. So, what does the future hold? Honestly, nobody knows for sure. The world is a complex and ever-changing place. The BRICS story is still being written. Will BRICS succeed in creating a new global financial system? Will it be a force for good or bad? These are the questions that will define the coming decades. Section 9. Conclusion. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. One thing's for sure. The world is on the cusp of a major transformation. The rise of BRICS is a sign that the old order is crumbling and a new one is struggling to be born. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. It's going to be a bumpy ride. That's our show for tonight. See you next week.